Hello there, it's Alex on October the 11th, 2020, currently 8:38 in the morning on Sunday. Currently here at the base of Mount Ena in Gifu Prefecture, Japan. I got up quite an early time this morning to get the first train over to Tajimi Station, and then had a few of my friends give me a lift over here in the car, so we're going up there today. So currently elevation around 1,100 meters. Ena-san is 2,191 meters tall. You can sort of see it there submerged in the fog. Hopefully when we get to the top it will be a bit clearer, but it does look like it's about cloud level at the moment, so hopefully it blows away. It'll take about 4 hours from here. As you can see, it's quite busy, a fair few people despite the time. But yeah, I think when I've sort of gone up a bit more, I'll shoot a bit more, but for now I'll turn you off and get back to you later. So until the next time. Hello again, it's Alex, October 11th, 2020. Currently, one second, what time are we? I'm not sure what time is. Basically half an hour, 40 minutes on from the previous recording. Just past a rather fast flowing river down there, and starting the ascent up to Mount Ena proper. Not really sure on the time, how long it will take. So I've sort of posited about 4 hours as a total. So take half an hour off that initial time. Probably about 3.5 hours, 3 hours from now, I'd say. It depends on the pace, really. I'm matching my pace to the other people in my group who are just in front of me. So hopefully get to go a bit slower this time. But yeah, it's a really nice day today. There's some clouds at the top, by the looks of it, but as I mentioned earlier, hopefully they disperse and go away, because, you know, it'd be nice to be able to see the scenery. So around Mount Ena, you should be able to see the Southern Alps and Mount Fuji actually on a clear day. So sort of looking forward to that, see what it's like. But other than that, I'll shoot a bit later, I think. So until then, I'll see you next time. Hello, Alex, October 11th, 2020. Mount Ena, elevation about 1,400, 1,500 meters, I guess. Just gone up 10-15 minutes up a rather steep forest path. That's been about 10 or 15 minutes. There's probably about half an hour left, and after that it gets a bit easier according to people that I'm travelling with. Yeah, we've just had a water break. I'm going to continue now, so I will take a bit more later. Until then. Hello again, it's Alex, October 11th, 2020. Mount Ena, currently 9:50, 10 to 10. So about an hour and 7 minutes into starting this from the car park, there we go. So yeah, we've finished the fairly steep ascent by the looks of it. I'm saying that this is fairly steep, but and after this it gets a bit flatter. It says 2.6 kilometers to the summit, but that's apparently a lie. It's best not to take that at face value. According to my watch, I've walked about 5 kilometers so far, so rather than 600 meters that we've walked, it's probably more like 3 or 4 kilometers if you take into account the winding. There's 10 trail markers on Ena-san, so we passed the second one about 5 to 10 minutes ago. To the top, obviously that'll be the 10th. But yeah, it's basically been about an hour and 10 minutes now. About probably, what, 3 hours, I'd say. 2.5 hours to go. But yeah, depends on the pace really, how many breaks we take. It's really nice weather, the sun's come out, and I think the clouds have gone as well. I forgot to put sunscreen on, which is typical me sort of behaviour, but yeah, behind us, that's the sort of view. So you can see the surrounding mountain tops as well. We're about to go above the tree level, it feels like, but Mount Ena is quite strange in the sense that all the way to the summit there's treetops. So I wouldn't say it's unique in that sense, because there are other mountains like that, but it's the first one in a while that I've seen that all the way up to the summit there's trees. As a result of that, you don't really get amazing views from the top apart from one point, which I'm hoping we can go to. But yeah, see how it goes. Yeah, for now I'm going to continue climbing up and keeping up. Those are my companions in front of me. But yeah, I'll record a bit more later, I think, when there's something interesting to talk about. So yeah, until then. Hello again, it's Alex, Mount Ena, October 11th, 2020. Time is 10:22. We just come across the fourth trail marker, 4th of 10, but they're quite deceptive in terms of distance. They don't really seem to tell the truth. We've come across finally a bit of flatland. As I was looking around earlier on, could start to see the tops of the mountains around us. So Mount Ena is the highest mountain in this area, excluding the Central Alps or the Kiso mountain range. Obviously Mount Kisokoma and Mount Utsugi, the ones that I've done before, those to the north, but those are quite a distance away. So in our immediate vicinity, sort of getting mountains around the 2,000 meter range, because Mount Ena's 2191 was it, I think 2197 was it, I think 2191 wasn't it, yeah. So yeah, any mountains in the immediate surroundings will probably be around 2,000, so that gives quite a good idea of how far we've come, I think. As you can see though, we sort of still continue going up. See the autumn colours coming through, which is quite nice. In Japanese you call it koyo. In Kyoto, koyo generally comes, or autumn turning I suppose you could call it, generally comes at the beginning of November. But in the mountain ranges, it's anywhere from the beginning of October up until the end of November. So as you can see, Mount Ena, you know, it's starting to turn, which is quite nice. Other than that, yeah, I'm assuming that this sort of flat area will continue for a bit. Then after that, because Mount Ena is a sort of dome, so if you imagine like that, we've gone up like the side really steeply, and then obviously to get to the top of the dome you need to go up another steep bit, so sort of expecting that in a bit. But until then it will be fairly easy going, I imagine, so walk along this for a bit, probably for about an hour, hour and a half I imagine, then another ascent, and then hopefully the summit. So I'll record a bit more later, I think, if I have anything interesting to report, if there's any views. But yeah, oh there you go, look, you can see the sky from here now. We've broken above the tree line by the looks of it, which is the first time in an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes. So yeah, as I was saying, I'll record a bit more when I come across anything interesting, so until then. Hello again, Alex reporting from Mount Ena, 11th of October 2020, currently 11:06, approximately an hour and a half left of the hike, if our estimate is correct. But to be honest, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a peak over there. That, I think, is the summit. Yeah, this is very nice. There's the whole valley rolling out below us. We came up from down there. I say down there, it's quite hard to see, but you might be able to see cars in the distance in the valley. One of our cars is parked there. So yeah, it's quite nice. Those I'm pretty sure are the Southern Alps in front of us. If they're not, well, you know, you can sue me if you'd like. But yeah, I'm pretty sure those are the Southern Alps. Very, very pretty. There's lots of clouds around them, which is quite nice. Obviously absolutely clear up here. And colours of autumn, obviously overtaking some of the mountain over there. But yeah, it's absolutely lovely. Really hot. I'm probably going to get sunburnt, which isn't exactly very pleasant, but I'm currently like this, sweating like a madman, but you know, steady as it goes. But yeah, probably about, oh, elevation, didn't say elevation today. Probably around 2100, 2150, I'd say. But yeah, just a bit more to go. Summit markers, we're not really seeing many of them. We've passed the 6th one, need 7, 8, 9, 10 still. But yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling that peak over there will be the summit in that case. But yeah, anyways, I will continue plodding on, because otherwise my companions are going to go on way beyond me, and I'm not going to be able to catch up. So yeah, I'll take a bit more video later when I come across something a bit more interesting, but as I said before, there you go. It's quite nice. So yeah, until next time. Hello there, Alex again. Mount Ena, October 11th, 2020. Currently 11:30. So currently we're around, I was off with my elevation projections, so we talked to an old man on the way up here, and we're apparently about 2,000 meters currently, so there's about 190 meters to go. Currently one of the people that I'm traveling with has pulled his leg, so we're currently just waiting to sort of see what to do. It looks like I'm probably going to be going with one of the other people up to the summit, and then probably come back down and see how he's doing with his leg, because it's quite worrisome really, because if you pull your leg you can't really put too much pressure on it and such, so but yeah, I mean, it can't be helped, you know. I mean, any injury can happen. You can twist your ankle, pull your leg, you know. It's always a matter of having to be careful, I think, especially when you're climbing up a mountain that's, you know, fairly substantial. But yeah, not here to lecture anyone on how to not get an injury. So yeah, I'll take some more, I think, probably when I get towards the summit, I think. So I'll see you next time. Hello there, Ena-san summit, 2,191 meters. Took some pictures earlier, as you can see. The autumn leaves are out in full bloom. It's quite nice. It's currently 12:16, so it took 3 hours and a half to come from Hirogawara, Tozanguchi, so Hirogawara hiking path. Yeah, it was really nice. The weather's taken a bit of a turn for the worse, so it's sort of quite cloudy now, but other than that, I'm just going to go along to the refuge hut, I think. Hi. And then, yeah, just going to go and have lunch, and then, yeah, probably head back, I think, and check on our other comrade who's injured his leg, obviously. So, yeah, that's about it for now, I think. But I might take a bit more on the way down, see what the scenery's like. But other than that, I'll see you next time. So, yeah. Hello again, Alex, October 11th, 2020, Mount Ena, currently 13:26. Yeah, it's been about 30 minutes since we left the peak. Sorry there were no views this time. I'm afraid there's a triangulation point actually at Mount Ena. So I have a feeling triangulation points have a habit of having rather whack weather, rather crazy weather. So I'm trying to speak like a young person, but yeah. So the weather sort of changes really quickly. So it started really clear today. Obviously then went really cloudy, and then now it looks like it's going to start raining at some point. So obviously that's rather disappointing, but you know, can't be helped. I don't know if you can sort of see through the trees, but obviously you can't see anything beyond them now. But earlier on, this was basically the area that I was showing you the environment where the mountains were and such. Yeah. So in terms of descending, it takes about 2 hours, I'd say, from here. We're going fairly slowly though. Our other friend who pulled his leg is also on his way down slowly towards the car park. So it's just a case of sort of meeting up with him at the car park. We'll probably both arrive at the same time, I imagine. You can see there's the sort of fog mist type stuff going in through the clouds. It's rather creepy. But yeah, hopefully he's okay. I hope that he's got down safely. Obviously a pulled leg is nothing to sneer at. But yeah, when we get back to the car, hopefully we'll be able to go to a shop of sorts. I want to get a Mount Ena badge. I need to collect my badge. I've defeated the mountain, right? That's how this works. But yeah, that side I probably won't get a t-shirt or anything, because Mount Ena is Mount Ena. It's not really that impressive, but not to sneer at mountains, but it's not a sacred mountain after all, is it? Haha. But yeah, so I will next shoot a clip, I think, when I get to the bottom. So until then, I will see you there. Hello there, it's me, Alex, again. So yeah, a bit of time has passed since my last recording. We're currently at a coffee shop type thing, souvenir shop. Just, where are we? About probably 15 kilometers from the entrance of the trailhead to Mount Ena. In exciting news, I have attained another badge. Very exciting, right? No? It's got Mount Ena and its height written on it. But yeah, so about the mountain itself, Mount Ena was really nice. It was quite tough going. The entrance to the trailhead was about 1,100 meters, I believe. So if you take into account the elevation, which was what, 2,191 meters, it's about 1,100 meters, 1,200 meters elevation change. So it was quite hard. Either way though, the route was really nice, with some really nice views on the way up. Obviously at the summit there weren't really very many views on account of the clouds, but that's how it is sometimes. It can't be helped. As for what I'm doing next, next week I might be doing Shiro Umedake and Kashmir Yarigake, but I'll sort of see how I feel. I do feel quite tired after this, so I've got volleyball tomorrow as well, so yeah, I'll probably take it easy in terms of exercising this week and see how I feel. Obviously, if the weather's absolutely terrible as well, I don't really want to risk going to the Northern Alps. So yeah, but yeah, either way, in the background, and if you can see it, this is where I am. But yeah, it's been really fun, and as always it's been fun having you with me. But until I go to another mountain, I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.